in Cedar Rapids. 30 degrees feels like 17 here on News Radio 600 WMT and the morning show. All right. Rexco, one of the most unique commercials we have on the air here. Go ahead, do me a favor, pull that forward. You can put those on if you want to. Just pull those mics up and stick them in your face and we'll get going. Which one of the two of you is Eli?
Me over here,
That's
sir.
you over there? Okay, fabulous. Eli, thank you for joining me. And what is your name?
My name's Lance.
Lance, are you here for moral support or are you going to...
A little both, mowers. Yep.
Sound effects in the background?
Yeah. My sound effects guy.
Okay, I was going to say, the sound effects for that Rexco commercial are unique. That was a pretty good one. It gets people's attention, all right?
Yep.
I think everybody knows what we're talking about. But for those who don't know, Rexco Equipment, what is that all about, Eli?
So Rexco Equipment, we are an employee-owned equipment company. Mm-hmm. We have 4 departments within our company to support our customers. We kind of want to be the one-stop shop for everything they need. We have sales department, rental, parts, and service.
Okay, equipment for what?
So that is quite the list we have. So
all right.
Bobcat is the brand that's probably the most well-known.
Okay.
They're well-known for their skid loaders and skid steers, but we also carry some of their new lines of tractors and mowers for commercial and residential use. We have link belt excavators and cranes, so some of the large earth-moving equipment.
That used to be Link Belt Speeder, located in Cedar Rapids years ago. FMC Link Belt Speeder, that's back way before you were born. So, yeah, I remember. That was the 6th Street Southwest where the city of Cedar Rapids City Services Center is. Yeah. That whole complex was Link Belt Speeder FMC. Really? And that's where they built all that stuff.
Oh, I did hear about that.
And then they moved to Louisville. I know that was a sad day when they moved to Louisville. So,
maybe I can send out a few emails, see if we can get it back in town.
Yeah. You know, I'm looking through here and I'm seeing a whole lot of heavy equipment, but also, like you said, you have the purchase, but you also have equipment rental as well.
Yes. So with Link Belt, like the excavators and cranes, we rent those. The Bobcat line, we rent those as well. We also have Xmark, which is like lawn products from zero-turn mowers for commercial use, residential. Manitex is another company. They have big boom trucks.
What territory do you cover? Give me your name again.
My name's Lance.
Lance, okay. What territory do you cover? I mean, I know you're based in Cedar Rapids Metro, but how far is your territory? Is it nationwide or where?
We cover all the way out to Nebraska with our Des Moines branch and into Western Illinois. Okay. So we stretch out a ways. Dealing with different products with the Link Belt and the Bobcat stuff.
And it's nice to hear. I mean, especially now, because one thing that didn't go away during the coronavirus pandemic was a lot of the construction that went on. I mean, a lot of the road construction. It sounds like that's quite a bit of the stuff that you were involved in. I've got a buddy who's I'm just losing. It's not mechanical engineer. It's what is the engineer?
What? Come on, Lance. Say what is it?
Like a computer engineer?
No. He's like the dig in the ground engineer. He's like the guy who designs the culverts and the roadways and the civil engineer.
Oh,
yep. I don't know where. I mean, just pardon me. I had not enough coffee today, but he was a civil engineer. He was worried at the beginning that it wasn't going to be busy, and then they were like, "Man, I'm so busy now. I don't know what to do." And regardless, people just kept on coming into this, and you all were probably busy during the coronavirus as well.
Yeah. There wasn't a lull really in the action. I mean, the only thing that's really changing is some of the supply strain.
Yeah. Obviously that's got to be one of the difficulties, especially for service. But I mean, do you service everything you sell and then some, or is it just everything you sell? How does that work?
Yeah. So we have certified technicians in everything we sell, which is a pretty broad range. And our technicians, well, Lance can talk to that more. You guys work on whole kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we primarily service just a lot of the Bobcat equipment, the mowers and the link belts, and we do get some oddball stuff that some customers bring in for us to take care of. And we do multi-point inspections on them all and get them ready, back up and ready for them.
That's cool. You've got locations all over the place. I'm looking Cedar Rapids, Deeport, Iowa City, Des Moines, Burlington, and Sigourney. And the cool thing about it is that you are employee owned. It's got to be neat to be able to have that within. It's sort of like a big family.
Yep.
It sounds like.
Yep. And that's definitely a pride point for us, as we know that everything we invest in the company is investing in ourselves, and that's our goal, that we want to be a partner with our customers as well. We don't just want to be that one-stop shop. We want to help them grow their business, use our expertise to make sure they got the right equipment for the job, if it's rental, if it's sales, whatever they need to get it done.
Yeah. It's funny because I'm sitting here looking through it. I like the way that you list everybody by their first name alphabetically rather than the last name. It is kind of cool because everybody's, it looks like a family within the team over at Rexco Equipment. All right. There's sort of a sidebar, oddball question, but do you watch The Curse of Oak Island at all?
Ooh. I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't watched it.
They've got some big equipment on there. It's giant. They're drilling holes with 10-foot wide cans. If you've never seen it, that's from that wall to that wall is like 10-foot wide. This entire studio would be in there.
Wow.
They've got some big equipment. What's the biggest piece of machinery that you've ever brought through, and the biggest piece of machinery that you've ever worked on, Lance?
I think the biggest one we have is some of the cranes.
Yeah.
They usually take about 2 or 3 semis to haul. The biggest I work on is primarily like the 870 skid loaders that I bring that Bobcat has. But for our heavy side, it was definitely some of the bigger cranes.
Yeah. For your technicians, do they work on both the mechanical as well as the engines, or do you have specialists that do either?
No, we kind of just do them both.
Really?
We tech diagnose and repairs what we can, and
that's cool.
We follow up through if it's a warranty procedure through how Bobcat would want.
I host the My Car Geek Hour with Jay Castle on Saturday mornings, and I'm thinking I wonder if Jay could diagnose one of those things. I'm just kind of curious about that. And for you, Eli, what are you doing today? Once you walk out of here, you get into work. What are your hours?
So our hours for our business, we open at 7:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. We typically close at 5, but it doesn't really end whenever we have mobile technicians that have good relationships with our customers, like our heavy guys that work on the cranes.
Did you just call somebody fat?
Yeah, they're big guys.
Okay, all right, just checking. I wanted to make sure.
When they're up on those cranes, it's windy. We need some guys with some girth up there.
Got to hold it down. Otherwise the crane will blow away,
right.
man.
It's part of the job description that we feed them well.
Exactly. All right, what are you going to be doing later today?
I actually am going down to Iowa City for a meeting with some of the other branch managers. I had a nice little trip yesterday. I went out to Denver, Colorado, flew out in the morning, went and visited another branch. I'm not going to spill the beans on what's going on in Cedar Rapids just yet, but we're looking at some building schematics, maybe doing a little copying and pasting some stuff out there into Iowa. I went and checked out another branch. It was awesome, and then flew back last night, and here I am.
Jet setter, there we go. Not bad. That's not a bad gig if you can get it. Hey, Lance and Eli, I appreciate you guys coming in. Rexco Equipment, the website is rexcoequipment.com. Go over there, employee owned, it's local, and they've got so many locations around here. Count on them. Go over there, check them out, rexcoequipment.com, and in Cedar Rapids, head over to the location. Where is it?
It's on off of Blair's Ferry. You should be able to see it. There's quite a bit of equipment up front. Might see a crane in the background.
North Center Point Road.
Yep.
Right? It's near Center Point Road. And what about the one in Iowa City?
It's right down from Menards on Highway 1.
All right, there you go. Head on over to Rexco Equipment if you've got heavy equipment. If you're doing some sort of construction, you know what to go to Rexco Equipment for.
We have a Facebook page too that I'm trying to amp that up a bit more. We're doing some videos of like, hey, this is the equipment we have. This is how to use it.
Sweet.
Because like homeowners that need a off the wall job and stuff. Like we want to show off exactly what we have to support everybody in the community.
That's awfully cool. Hey guys, thank you both for coming in. Appreciate it for hanging out with me here on the morning show. 8:26. We've got weather, farm markets on the way here in just a matter of